So I hit kind of a dead end here. On these, you kind of need a tool to push this little spring back so you can disconnect these, and I don't have it. So tomorrow I'm gonna try to run by the store and pick one of those up. Righty, so it's the next day. I got some tools over here. A slight collection of them to help me get all these hoses off. Hopefully these help, and if they don't, I'm gonna resort to some more drastic measures. But I've got to take the oil cooler off and the AC condenser off still. So that's what we're working on once again. I got one side of this body armor on. This one went on pretty good, no problems. Door still opens pretty good and clears. But on this side, if I put that on there, that end hits right here. And so I'm gonna have to shave that end down a pretty good amount. But in the meantime, I want to get this AC condenser fixed. It's been another couple days. We made a little bit of progress on this. Got the new tinted tail lights, the signal markers, and everything on. Got the front end back together, but it will have to come back off because I've got a new radiator coming in. Basically, this electric fan has bit the dust, so it doesn't work anymore. And the clutch fan for these go out notoriously. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to eliminate the clutch fan, pull the whole radiator out, and I've got a 3-fan, 1-row radiator assembly that's going to go in this. I got new hoses and everything that are going to go with it. And I'll hook it up to a manual switch so that before I hit a trail, I can just go ahead and have it cooling. Got this body armor on. The back is always the worst part, so I had my girlfriend help me with it. Got it all on. This little black stuff is a bunch of Silkaflex, which is just to seal the water from getting through the bolt holes. I'm going to go through and go all the way around the panels and seal them up as good as I can just to try to keep out moisture. Got this side done as well on the rear, but everything past the rear on this side hasn't been done yet. So right now, what I'm going to continue doing is putting together the front section This actually needed a little bit of modifying. Basically filled this up with some Silkaflex because I can't get that bolt in. It'll run into this armor panel. But this one actually clears miraculously. But I got this on, got to get this redone, and then we'll go to work on this one for that side, trying to get it fit on. Alright, so we got the whole driver's side done. I think the body armor looks pretty dang good. I mean, yeah, it's very dirty from where it was sitting out in the shed. But a good cleaning should get that right off. So now we're going to start on the passenger side. And hopefully it goes a little bit smoother. Alrighty, so I got most of the lower door armor on. I haven't been able to put any of the top back, or the ones near the hinges, because these actually are on top of the hinges. So I won't be able to do that one or any of those on the other side. So I'm going to fill them in with Silkaflex, try to level them out, and then we'll be doing a truck bed liner painting, probably up to about right here all the way across. And that should cover up most of the dumb crap. Alrighty, so it's the next day. I got a vacuum pump and a AC unit pull and refill kit. Also got a new seat cover and some transmission fluid and some touch-up paint. This is a injector cleaner that you hook up to the battery. And this right here is going to be the front lunchbox locker. I've got a rear lunchbox locker still in the mail. And this is a set of 410 gears from Yukon. So we're going to get all that in later. Right now I've got to finish the body armor. The front body armor is done. It's looking freaking beautiful. I mean, it's dirty, but it is going to be awesome. And the rear is partially done. We got the whole rear, or sorry, the passenger side is partially done. We got all the way up to here. And so I just caulked all this Silkaflex around the wheel well to seal it up, and I have put the outside for the washers to be sealed, and I've got all my bolts and everything lined up, so we're gonna get to installing that right now. Alrighty, so we got all the body armor on and everything is sealed up with the Silkaflex. It all looks pretty good. Silkaflex did really good sealing everything up. Right now what I'm working on is where I had replaced the AC condenser. I basically just let a bunch of air into my AC system. And so right now what I'm doing is I bought this manifold to hook up to the high and low side of my AC of the compressor. And I also bought this vacuum. And so I'm pulling, I don't know if you guys can see, that's 0 PSI. And that is like mercury something. Basically that's the vacuum it's pulling. It's got a pretty good vacuum pulled on both sides. I'm gonna let this vacuum run for about 15 more minutes. Make sure that there's basically no air in the system, because you need to start out with no air so that you can put nothing but Freon in it. And so the way I'm gonna do that is I've got a big old box full of the awesome stuff. And so I'm gonna take this over here. And so here is the gauge. Basically you hook this side onto the bottle, and this side gets hooked onto your low side. So hopefully we can get this done right.